Hello, hello! Texas Teacher here once again, bringing you another video game review, Xenoverse 2 Dragon Ball. Now, one thing we're going to go ahead and clear up right off the bat. If you have never played Xenoverse 1 and you're thinking that this is going to be a fighting game, you're wrong. It is not a fighting game. It is what I would classify as an MMO RPG. It's massively multiplayer. You've got people running all around the little hub city. You can play online battles, online quests, and you power up your character, whatever it may be. Now, that being said, love it. So I think it's a great game. I think it's a very fun game. Let's get into the internals here. Now, I will say, and this is my second game review I'm doing this week. Cover art is great. You got a nice little shot of Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Future Gohan in the back. On the back, you've got some interesting little characters popping up, little stuff about it. Um, Inside, it's not nearly as interesting as another game that I reviewed earlier, Skyrim. It's just text. Now, if you notice when I did my Skyrim review, the disc is not in there. That's because I've been playing the damn thing too much. That being said, still played this quite a bit. I played probably 3-4 hours into it right now. Enough that I feel like I could give a decent review. Okay, now, I will say this. Nobody does it quite like anime games, but they throw every bit of marketing in there they can for different stuff, different anime products, different games, whatever. When I did buy this, I pre-ordered it through Best Buy, and they sent me a code that I'm going to start in November for a 1-month free subscription for Funimation's streaming service, so you can watch you some anime. Love me some anime. I love Funimation. They're a great company. Met Sabat before. Voice Vegeta. Great guy. Let's see, y'all. And this little thing, if you pre-ordered it, you got access to Goku Black from Dragon Ball Super, as well as the flying whatever the hell this is. So, the Tao Pai Pai stick. Whatever. It's fun. It's a good game. There's a few things they changed that I'm going to get into. Number one, the hub city. Way bigger than the first game. If you played Xenoverse 1 at all, you know there was like 4 areas you could go to. This one's massive. It's a huge map, and eventually you can fly around it like people in the Dragon Ball universe fly. Before you get to that point, you have to have a license, and I believe you don't get that until after the Namek mission storylines. So, you know Dragon Ball, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I don't know if you'd buy this game or not. I just know it's a fun game if you want to get into Dragon Ball. Um, as far as in game, the controls are about the same as Xenoverse 1. The only difference is there is timing aspects instead of just mash whatever button to do a combo. And it takes a little getting used to, but then again, it's like I said, it's not a fighting game, so you have that time to get used to it. Um, the not being able to fly around the hub city without a license is a little annoying. Those vehicles steer like crap. Once you hit the little button to speed up, you're just going to start bumping into shit. It's just the way it is. One thing I will say that they did get right. Well, 2 things. Number one, the character customization. They did give you more options. I like the fact that not just Saiyans have the ability to transform. Saiyans, of course, have their Super Saiyan where the hair goes up and goes spiky, goes gold. They got Super Saiyan 2 where they're more powerful. They got Super Saiyan 3 where the hair goes back and down their back. Still gold. So that is something that is there. Now, I don't think in the last game you couldn't go to Super Saiyan 3. This game you can, but not just Saiyans got transformations. Namekians can get giant, just like happened in the Lord Slug movie. Boo's, I heard, turn into like a little Kid Boo form, and it's kind of, I think that one's a little bit of a rip-off. Feels like it should have been a little better. And if you're a Frieza race, you can go Golden Frieza. So that's kind of cool. Still fun. I mean, it's a fun game. I like it personally. There's a lot there for you to do. It just seems like they brought some stuff back from the first game that maybe they shouldn't have, and they changed some stuff they maybe should have left alone. So my verdict on it is, if you like the first game, and I did, you will like this game. If you didn't like the first game, there might be some new stuff you like, but there also might not. I don't think it has changed enough that if somebody absolutely hated the first game, that's going to make them love the second game any better. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was somebody out there who just wanted to play as a giant Namekian or wanted to play as Golden Frieza or whatever. I don't think that's really a thing, because Golden Frieza, I don't believe, Golden Frieza wasn't even out when the game originally came out. It came out later, and they had to release a DLC after the new Dragon Ball Z movie came out. Anyway, nerdiness aside, the second thing that I really like about this game, beyond the customization, is related to the voice customizations. If you are in the know with Team 4-Star, you know that in the first Xenoverse, I'll scoot this camera a little bit, excuse me. In the first Xenoverse, Voice 8 was voiced by Team 4-Star's own Takahata 101. A great voice that they used in their playthrough, who kind of made nonsensical names out of the different attacks. Like, for example, Destructo Disc, where you have the blade of energy and you throw it. That was called Pizza Time. He is back, in addition to Voice 13, male Voice 13 is Kaiser Neko of Team 4-Star, and Voice 15 is Lanny Pator. I picked Voice 15 for my character that I'm playing through right now, which is a Saiyan. Very fun game so far on my playthrough. I really enjoy the voices. I love the fact that Team 4-Star, who have been, to me, been a big part of me watching Dragon Ball Z lately, and I've followed them since they started. I like the fact that they're more involved with Funimation now, and that they're kind of getting pulled into the actual Dragon Ball Z universe. I like that. Maybe they can be in an episode of Super when it starts being translated. That would be awesome. I'm sure it would be for them as well. I mean, just the last time they did the movie, the Revenge of Resurrection F, which had Frieza come back to life. One of them, Kaiser Neko, played a Frieza soldier, so I think that's really cool. I like that kind of nod from Chris Sabat and a few others. Like I said, you like it, you're going to continue to like it. If you don't, you're probably not going to like this one. But me personally, I do. So go grab your Scouters, get ready to turn Super Saiyan, and have a blast. It's a fun game. This has been Texas Teacher. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Always love to hear from people in the comments. If you start a file, tell me what kind of character you are. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what everybody picks. Personally, I love Saiyans. Always have, always will. Although I did, my last game, I did have a Namekian character named Big Green. So, another little nod to Team 4-Star. Anyway, this is Texas Teacher. Once again, class is dismissed.